The 20 most famous instances in NFL history, ranging from receiving death threats to setting world records, are included here. First things first, Todd Gurley scores the game-winning touchdown by mistake. Final score. It is likely that he considered waiting for the clock to run out on purpose. Do you have any inquiries? The Falcons could have won the game with a field goal at the buzzer, but Todd Gurley had other ideas. At number 19, Robert Hunt also did. An incomplete pass was intercepted by a lineman who was unable to complete the catch. Offense number 68, illegal touching of the pass. At 6 feet 6 inches tall and 330 pounds, this man defies all logic and reason. What gives? The referees are being so disrespectful by calling it back. But obviously not everyone does everything. Someone must have forgotten to inform Tom Brady of that. With the exception of himself, Bro can make any receiver look good. Snap it straight. Brady will be the recipient of his pass. Brady slammed it. Please, oh please. You wouldn't even think of him for a Disney movie role as the wide receiver. Having said that, he had experienced online flames before. Not to mention Super Bowl 52, the deflate scandal, and his pretended retirement. So, when Tom Brady lined up at receiver, nobody saw that coming. That was because the Patriots thought they might catch the Eagles off guard. However, it wasn't necessary. Millions of people were going to see Tom Brady's impending public humiliation. Yes, he will. After a 3rd down and 5, the ball must be returned to Danny, who then throws it to Brady. We can't help you with that. Furthermore, supporters couldn't help but take things personally due to the Patriots' eventual Super Bowl loss. When Brady's wife Giselle saw it, she clapped back. My spouse is unable to simultaneously toss and catch the ball. The game would be virtually unfair if Brady could also catch and toss footballs. Unless there's another quarterback who appears to be completely unfazed, then that would be unjust. Imagine for a second if I said that while Brady committed the greatest error of his career, another quarterback had the game-changing play of his life. Because Nick Foles seemed completely unfazed by the impending big game, in contrast to TV-12. When the first half ended, the Eagles had a 3-goal lead. Nevertheless, they were faced with a challenging choice. With a 6-point advantage, the Eagles had the option to settle for 4th and goal or go for the monster. I think everyone in Philadelphia knew what to do because Tom Brady was looking down on them from the opposite side. When B turns right, it heads straight toward Clement. After Clement flips the ball over, it finds its way into the end zone, and big scores. When it mattered most, the Eagles had the gall to make a daring play. The Super Bowl is a huge deal for some people, but not Nick Foles. The 7 days preceding the Super Bowl are something that Marshawn Lynch despises more than anything. Lynch doesn't want any of the smoke, but it doesn't mean he dislikes football either. He just hates the media because they ask the most ridiculous questions. Despite the defense's relentless assault, they persist in pushing back. Yeah, today's defense was tough. Yeah, went back into that room. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Very possibly. You have no idea. Well, perhaps. Lynch had already decided on his course of action before the most important media day of the year. I am only here to avoid a fine. I'm here to avoid any penalties. If I don't stay here, the police won't find me. To avoid getting punished, I'm merely passing by. Please don't find me, boss. I am merely present in order to avoid being penalized. The NFL fined Lynch, and he ended up losing a staggering $1.2 million because of it. The joke was on him. Although Xavier Worthy is also very insane, the 40-yard sprint has been an event for quite some time. In 2001, Michael Vick posted a time of 4.33. In 2008, Chris Johnson achieved this feat. and in 2017, John Ross repeated it. Look at him go. Where did our number go? He's relocating. It took nearly 10 years for someone to finally beat Johnson's time. Just so you know. A lot of people were wondering whether John Ross's record would ever be surpassed. Before the 2024 NFL Combine, though, Xavier Worthy had a clear goal in mind. He was eager to prove to everyone just how swift he was. But nobody, not even his loved ones, could have predicted what was to happen. Look at him go. Do not stop. He may simply continue to flee from the situation in the